welcome to Black to the Future. All right. Yeah. This is year 3 of Black to the Future. Has anyone ever been here before to the show? First timers? I love it. I love it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Lancaster Improv. As you guys know, we are moving. How about it, right? Let's go. Big up, big up. If you guys have helped in any way, come to a show like tonight. We appreciate you. Thank you for your support. All right, so the year is 2030. I have a time machine. I have went back through various moments in history and gathered up some people and have come to the year 2030. All right, so you guys are in the time machine with me. We're traveling. We're in 2030. We have a lady president. Right, no more. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So think post this world we're living in now. Okay. Post a couple years afterwards. All right. So we're gonna go there. So we have Dick Gregory. We have James Baldwin. We have Josephine Baker. We have Thaddeus Stevens. We have our first black lady president in 2030. What else do we have?
Live Parker.
Yep. Laya Parker, who's going to be with Thaddeus Stevens. And me, I am the Sarge. I'm Sarge. Nice to meet you guys. Welcome to the show. All right, so first up, we're going to have Dick Gregory and James Baldwin. Woo! Oh, welcome, Dick. Welcome, Dick. What's going on, James? Oh, all right. All right, fellas, have a seat. Oh, all right, here we go. All right, so, how you guys doing? How was the trip?
Yeah.
Right? How was your trip?
Trips. That's what you're thinking about at this moment?
Yeah. So, this is James Baldwin. James Baldwin, can you tell us a little bit about yourself? So, like, who are you?
Well, what you might call a self is really just pain and suffering. So, who am I? Am I a tear? Am I a whip? Why don't you tell me?
All right, James Baldwin. All right. Does anyone here know who James Baldwin was? Yes. Who is James Baldwin?
See, what kind of question is that?
Dick Gregory. Go ahead. Speak.
Does anybody know who James Baldwin is? I mean, have you been alive?
Yeah.
What? Yes, Dick Gregory. Yes, that's my name. That's who I am today.
All right. So let's talk. We're in the year 2030. Okay. Now we go back to some of your, let's say, your highlight moments in life. Some of the moments where you guys were real active. All right, how would you guys compare that to where we're at today?
You know, one of the most brilliant minds that ever, I don't think anyone ever asked Mark Twain. You know, like,
Mark Twain?
what do you think about today? Mark, what do you think about, okay. It's, what, 2030?
Mm-hmm.
2030.
It's fine, I'll take over.
Trains are still moving, right?
Mm-hmm.
Traffic is still moving. I'm sure the conditions are still the same for the black man. James, take it.
No, I want to hear more. You're so insightful. I've learned so much.
Hey, ask the question again.
All right, you know what? I'm going to ask you this question. All right, so you roasted presidents before, right? What would your comedy set be about in the year 2030? Where we're at now?
Young brother, do you know that I ran for president in 1968?
Wow. It's great.
See, comedy, humor has nothing to do with politics. I mean, it can be, you know, like in the air, but it has nothing to do with anything.
What's funny is that what you may call politics is just the rearranging of rats in different boxes.
Come on, James. Look. He didn't even catch that.
I mean, I've called it. All right, you know what, James Baldwin. So, during your lifetime, you had to leave America. You went and you lived. Where'd you live in? I think you lived in Paris, was it? You moved to the UK. You moved to the United Kingdom, right? So, how would you say America has changed since then?
Change is such a beautiful concept. You know, the only constant is change. So has anything really changed?
Okay. I mean, yeah. I feel like they have.
Hey, look. Let me ask you something.
Wait, hold on.
This morning, right?
Hold on. If you ran for president now, what would your slogan be?
Huh. All right, now that's not a bad question. If I ran for president today, 2030. 2030, what would my question be? That's a good question. Yeah, come back to me on that one.
That's a good question. So, a question for you. What would your slogan be if you ran for president?
I'm not a runner. I have bad lungs.
All right. At this point, all right, guys, we're gonna take some questions from the audience. All right, we're gonna come back. Right. Audience members, you guys have any questions for these guys? Just one. Come on.
James Baldwin, what was your favorite book you wrote?
I think the concept of favoritism is limited to minds that tend to have a hue that I'm not very familiar with. You can call it ivory, you can call it ash, maybe white. I think when you're forced to live in a world where you don't make choices, you survive. You don't have favorites. And I'm glad you have the privilege of having favorites.
That's so deep. I love it. So, yeah. All right. So James Baldwin, during your most highest times, right? Like you had issues with the civil rights leader like Malcolm X and Martin Luther King Jr. You know, you were a trailblazer in a way. Like you were open about your sexuality, right? You were open about being a gay black man. You were open about that. In today's world, has there been that much of a change, or do you still see some roadblocks?
In today's world,
still keeping people from being able to be themselves.
Well, Malcolm would never let me suck his dick. I just want to say that. And it seems that
was deep. All right, James. I kind of feel like I should stop you there, but I'm gonna let you go. All right.
You asked the question. You see? It's your questions.
Why do you ask when you don't want to know? If the truth is so scary.
All right. Mr. Gregory, you used humor to fight racism. What do you think we use today? Memes?
I don't use humor to fight anything. I'm just funny. Look, if you stick around long enough, you know me long enough, if I like you, I'm gonna be funny. Humor doesn't fix anything. Look, you think did they ever send a comedian to the front line?
Yeah.
In a world where being black is a joke, every comedian is sent to the front line at war.
You see, James in his books still.
All right. Any other questions from the audience members? Really?
Just so you know, I don't want to answer them, but please.
What are your favorite things to do for fun?
She's clearly asking you. I established favoritism.
Favorite thing to do? That's not a bad question, but that's kind of like on par of these sets of questions. My favorite thing to do.
All right. Well,
Talk about the news. The news. The stuff that's going on today. Today.
Hey Siri, can I have a cigarette?
you know about Siri? All right. So this will be the last one. We're gonna get ready to close out with you guys. All right. You guys have been a lot of fun. You guys are so informative. Like I love it. I appreciate you guys.
I wish I could say the same.
All right. So, if you wrote a book about 2030 America, what would the title be?
He asked you a question.
Nigga Jim.
Yo, that's funny as fuck. Same.
Oh, all right. Any other questions from Yes.
From where do you draw inspiration? What thinkers or revolutionaries do you look to for inspiration or as role models?
The Mirror.
You're saying Mirror too?
Inspiration? That's a good question. I'll come back to you on that one.
All right. Everyone, let's give it up for these two, James Baldwin and Dick Gregory. Let's go. Come on. Guys, get up. Come on. Thank you. They were really inspirational, weren't they? You know, like those two were some of the humblest people from history. Okay, I don't know. You know, if you're not familiar with them, look them up. Same attitudes and everything. All right. But all right. So before we get to the next one, we're gonna take a minute. If anyone needs to use the bathroom, you can use the bathroom. But our next two guests will be Thaddeus Stevens and Liza Parker. All right, so 1 minute and they'll be out. Okay.
Yes, ready. Prepared. I need dresses. I got more. Yeah,
And it's been a minute. We are back. We are back. All right. Now coming to the stage from Living the Experience at Bethel AM. Say it again.
AME Church.
Yep. All right. They do.
Episcopal.
Woo! All right. So they do this. They do a show once a month called Living the Experience. And I don't know if you've ever been there. You get a whole experience. You get a vibe. You go through what it was like coming through Lancaster on the Underground Railroad, and you really get to live the experience. And then you get a meal at the end of it. It's really great. If you guys haven't done it, I encourage you, look it up, go do it. It's right here in town. All right. So next up, coming to the stage, we got Thaddeus Stevens and Liza Parker. Welcome.
You want to help me up on the stage, but you even forgot my name about 3 times.
Didn't try it. Mm-hmm. All right, welcome.
That's the problem, is you didn't try.
Oh, man. I got it right when I called you out, right? All right. It's going to be a rough one. All right, so here we go. tell us about who are you? We know who you are. But can you tell us about yourself here?
Is that your way of finding out her name?
No, I know.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, what is it?
Why is it?
Did y'all hear that?
Yeah.
Right? You said it right? Liza Park.
Sure.
Well, let me just tell you, I'm a little something of a big deal. You might not know who I am, but do you know if it wasn't for me and my folks, we might not have had that thing called a civil war.
Oh. Why?
Because of what our folks did in Christianity, baby.
Like Christianity, PA?
Absolutely.
What happened? I'm curious.
So, some people know it as a riot, but let me tell you, it was a resistance, all right? We had gotten word that some white folks were going to come to our neighborhood to get their so-called property. Some Africans, we was in a free community of black folk, and they said they was coming with their plantation owners, Edward Gorsuch and Deputy Khan and all kinds of other men, his son, all these folks done came to our door looking for their so-called property. Well, we done told them they didn't have no property there, even though we did have some people there. But they didn't even know that. Next thing you know, a fight broke out. Edward Gorsuch, he lay dead on the ground. His son got beat up real bad too. And they said Deputy Klein might still be running. But you know, we can't just kill no white folk and get away with it. So what ended up happening, they done gathered all the folks up in Christiana, all the way from Christiana, Gap, Lancaster, all the Africans, no matter if you was a part of it or not. And next thing you know, they had me and my folks in prison and getting tried for treason in Philadelphia.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, wow.
And that man, Frederick Douglass, he said that was the spark of the Civil War. So know my name, sir.
Liza, I won't forget it from here on out.
Hey.
All right, Liza Park. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you. The Civil War, we wouldn't all be sitting here right now if it wasn't for the Civil War, right? Like all of us.
Some of them might be.
Yeah, true. But it wouldn't be as funny.
It wouldn't be.
All right. All right. So, Daddy Stevens, like we know you have a school. Right, we know.
I don't have the school.
It's
Still
named
after I
after you.
died.
We know there's a school named after you, right?
I left them some money.
Oh man, it was a trade school too.
Trade school.
I hear you had jungle fever too.
That's what they say.
I mean, that's all. I'm sorry, I went back in time. Everybody know what jungle fever is? Everybody know jungle. It used to be a thing. Like, it used to be a thing. I'm glad it's not anymore.
Well, I was able to trust Lydia Hamilton Smith with my estate when I passed away. And she started the school in my name because I myself am disabled.
And who was Lydia? What is it?
Lydia Hamilton Smith.
Lydia Hamilton Smith.
She is my secretary.
Secretary.
Confidant.
I heard there's something more than a secretary. Don't you guys like live together?
There's a door between us. Don't you have roommates? Don't you have next door neighbors?
I know, but isn't that unheard of? Like she is black, right?
Milano.
All right, so you and Lydia live together.
Here's the real question. Why are you upset about me having this relationship when there's other representatives of relationships?
I'm not upset. I just want to know. The world wants to know. Like, were you? Like, who were you? Were you just a straight cut guy who, you know, went by the rules and?
Well, I was never really straight cut because I didn't have hair. I had alopecia. So one day someone asked me for a lock of my hair and I pulled my whole wig off and said, here you go, you can have all of them.
This is that lock.
We could recreate it, but it'd be a little painful today.
All right, let's not do that. All right. So more about what are some things that people don't know about you? Like, I know, like, I feel like there's a lot. Do any of you know Thaddeus Stevens? Kind of know his story. He has what? Club feet. Like club feet? Like you be in the club? Or like a club feet? Which one? Are you disabled? Is that why you carry a cane?
That's why I have a cane, and it's why I started trade school with the money I left.
Really?
So that people could have an education, have an opportunity. Because I could never work with my body, so I had to work with my mind. It took a white person to help them get off with murder, right? So that's the advantage.
So what did you do? Like, what are some of the things, inspirational things that you did during your life that you want people to know about, and that you really hope has changed things?
I think that's the thing is Thaddeus Stevens. When you're a lawyer, there's a lot of things that are best kept a secret. Documentation in court, for example, you shouldn't have any of that.
Mm-hmm.
So as far as I'm concerned, I had to live my life in secret. I mean, even to this day, the house that Lydia and I stayed in, if there's a stop under the Underground Railroad there, why on earth would I document that?
This is true, right?
Like, I gotta stay out of prison too.
Mm-hmm.
So the secrets are left to the dead. Any secrets are there.
But Mr. Stevens, you can't be too modest now. You gotta let them know. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have that 13th, 14th, and 15th Amendment now.
Yeah, but they never were exactly what I wanted.
Hey, you tried to help.
They were good enough by the time they got done, but Johnson made it so that we really didn't have a choice.
That's true.
What did you do to try to help? Are you talking about President Andrew Johnson?
Yeah, if you want to call him president, he's more of a pig.
People don't know that.
Yeah.
Any of y'all know Andrew?
We're not.
That one.
I mean, I know Andrew.
He's alright.
It goes by Sarge now, all right? All right, so, all right, some questions. Any questions from the audience?
Liza, how does Christiana Lancaster look today before back then?
Well, I had heard some Amish folk done got that property where that fight took over and they done tore that whole place down. You would think it would be historic, right? They done got rid of it. Lancaster, to be honest, much hasn't changed. Much hasn't changed at all.
So you two are part of this thing called living the experience, showing people, like giving them a chance to experience something, right? Can you kind of tell us a little bit about that?
Well, it's basically helping others step inside the shoes of people that's trying to seek their freedom here in Lancaster. So many folk think, oh, the Underground Railroad and everything that happened was just down south, which is crazy. Where do you think they got to after they got from out down south? You got to realize the Maryland border is this far away from Lancaster County.
Mm-hmm.
So they had to have help to get even further north or to blend in right in here, hidden in plain sight. We use them white folks' ignorance to our advantage. Mm-hmm. And you get to learn a lot of that in a living experience, trust me.
Mm. So can you kind of tell us a little bit about it? So like what happens when folks go to this thing, when folks go to live the experience?
Hopefully when folks come to live the experience, they come out changed. They come out with an understanding of how much it is to live in fear. If they might have demographics that don't affect them. Even me as a white person, I wasn't always the best lawyer. There was a case early on in my career where I sent someone back into bondage. And so those are the things that, even Thaddeus Stevens doesn't have a spotless legacy. But people can learn and people can do better.
Absolutely.
And hopefully that's the takeaway of my story is that people can learn that they can do better. It doesn't matter what your sins were prior, you can do better.
Absolutely. And folks got to realize we sitting here repeating history. It's the same story but different characters.
Even as I was dying, it was one of my biggest concerns that this republic wouldn't survive. And coming back from the dead, I still have my questions.
So let's, all right, we're in the year 2030 now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, can we go back to the year 2026?
Sure.
All right, we took a ride through it. We stopped, we looked at everything that was going on in America. What were your thoughts on that? How did you see us recovering and is there anything that might have set us back at that time?
It might have set us back. Did you hear who's in office? Set us back. We are set back.
It's an embarrassment that I am a Republican and that's what they've become.
So I appreciate you two coming out, sharing your story, talking with us. Any questions from anybody in the audience?
Liza, you had talked about that Gorsuch person and them folks
Ever Gorsuch.
coming up and getting themselves caught up. What would you say to folks today who maybe have armed thugs coming to where they live trying to shake things up?
Well, see, I think people forget that sometimes something shouldn't have affect you for you to do something about it. You don't sit there and let the next man get hurt or get taken away from their family and say nothing. That's the issue right now. I guess they have that thing called Facebook, something people, social media, that's right. They put all this stuff on how things are bad, but what do they do when the trouble comes knocking on their door?
Right.
That's how we can be better. We could have said, you know what, y'all gotta go find somewhere else to get some help. But we said, no, enough's enough. And that's what we need to do right now. Say enough's enough. And if we do that all together, because when we got locked up, baby, it wasn't just Africans. There was some white folk that got locked up with us, right? They stood with us because they said, this is not right. And that's the only way we're going to get better.
What year was this?
About 1851. I want to say, yeah, because that was right after they passed the second Fugitive Slave Law Act.
So definitely 200 years. 200 years, well, less than 200 years away.
And that's why I said history is repeating itself. Back then, slave catchers saying, show me your freedom pass. Now I heard they got ICE saying, show me your documentation. What's the difference?
Yes, and that brings me to the next point. Save the vote, okay? The SAVE Act, I'm not going to get too political. I'm not going to go into that. Forget the SAVE Act.
Well, you're not a politician.
We try to forget it, but we can't.
We can. I'm sorry. All right, well, I appreciate you two. With that, yeah, thank you. Everybody give them a round of applause.
Remember my name, sir. Remember my name.
Dad, thank you. Appreciate you. All right. Listen, I'm sorry we're a little political, but in today's climate, it's where we're at. Like, everything's political. Like, no matter what you do, like, someone's judging you for it. Someone, you don't agree with what he said? You're wrong. You're against country. Like, I feel like being a patriot, I served in the Army. I retired in 2020. I've been to Iraq, Afghanistan, and I've been to Kuwait. Like, I've been in combat. And just, oh man, like, I feel like being patriotic means like accepting everybody. Like, as America, we accept everybody. Give us your broke, your poor, all that good stuff, right? But yet here we are still like pushing people down, not allowing people to be themselves. When America was all started because what? Because they left because they couldn't worship or be who they wanted to be, right? Pretty much, right? They couldn't worship, have a free religion. Here we are, and we should have the freedoms to be ourselves, but we're constantly fighting it, constantly to get looked. All right, so I appreciate you guys still tuning in. Our next guests up are going to be the president of 2030 and Josephine Baker. We're going to take 2 minutes. Come back. 1 minute was too short, so let me take 2. If anybody has to use the bathroom, it's right here to the right. You can also step outside, have a smoke. I won't start until everybody's back in. We didn't lock the door. No locked doors. No locked doors.
No, you're stuck in there now.
He was here.
What about your house? I was expecting you like a 40-year-old.
Good. You bet.
I'm a nice person for life.
And once you bond, you lost the door the
All right, we are back. Are we missing anybody? Anybody get up to the bathroom? All right, all right. Listen, we will have the show again next year. All right, so please come back, white people. As we get into our next two guests, how's everyone feeling? Good. Good. Yes. All right. Yay. Yay. All right. So next show we're going to go into the future. It's going to get a little political, but probably not too deep into it. Hopefully. But hey, you never know, right? It's improv, right?
We can handle it.
Yeah, we can handle it, right? All right, I love that. All right, so coming to the stage next, we have Josephine Baker and our First Lady President. Woo! Yes, welcome to the stage, Josephine. Hey, welcome to the stage. One more. Oh, we have a Lady President of the United States. Oh, we're no longer chauvinistic. Doubt that. America. Well, welcome you too. Oh my goodness. Both of you are so amazing. I don't know what to say. You guys like to introduce yourselves?
Okay, I'll go first. I'm Josephine Baker. I'm an entertainer. I'm also a civil rights activist, and I was also a spy in World War II for the French Resistance.
Ooh, all right.
I am the first woman president of the United States of America, and my name is Blue Ivy Carter.
Blue Ivy. At least you know it wasn't nepotism.
Hold on.
Welcome. I love it. Oh, all right. So let's get started right away. First of all, I want to start with Josephine.
Yes.
Josephine, you have 12 kids from, I want to say, like all over the globe.
Yes, and all
You were
different
like-
religions also.
How many?
All different religions.
Yeah. You were like Carmen Sandiego if she would have took a kid from each place she stayed. I love it. All right. And you were a spy.
Yes.
Like, oh my goodness. Tell me about the spy stuff.
Oh, well, in World War II, I lived in France, and I decided they treated me well because in the United States, it was horrible with racism and everything. So I went over to France, and Paris loved me, And I figured when World War II came that I should love them back, so I became a spy for them.
Oh, yes. Let's go. Freaking Nazis.
Yeah, you got it.
Right? So, with all your children, what inspired you to become, to have so many children, to want to raise and, be a provider and a mother to all these children?
Well, I grew up in the ghetto, really poor, and my mother had a lot of children, and it wasn't a good situation. So when I got popular and got a lot of money, I said I really would like some children, because I did get married. Let's see, I was married twice before I was 16, and I had a couple miscarriages and things like that. And I thought, you know what? In 1950s, I decided I wanted to do something and help people and help children have a better life than I did.
Wow, thank you for that. Let's go. Yes. All right, President Blue Ivy Collar. Oh, come on, let's go. Listen, what's it like being the first lady president, period?
Well, I'm also the first president who's 18.
I love it. Let me know. Let me know.
They finally chose to have functional adults.
I mean, word.
Hold on, let me see your hand. Nothing wrong with your hands, right? All right.
Yes. So I decided that after my mom had her 50th tour from the Cowboy Carter era, which was the Renaissance tour to Cowboy Carter, to her internationally known rock album, and then she did that one bluegrass song that turned into a weird pop medley of electronica dance. So it went back to Renaissance, and that's kind of when my fan base picked up, and people really saw me as the president and a strong leader. It's also after she started selling the soaps and the alcohol and the perfume, and then right before she started selling horsehair guitar strings. So, as an international renowned world pop star, I try to stay humble and fit by only having a diet of orange juice every day.
All right. Yes. Yes. So, I am so curious. What makes you better than your predecessor?
Well, as Miss Josephine can attest, it's a lot of black girl magic, which is a real thing, because that's what it took to get me to the presidency.
All right. So, how are you going to fix some of the bad things that have happened?
Well, I don't take an approach of fixing things. I take more of the approach that if I just use my dad's money, it solves itself. And so with that, everything just kind of works out. After they put the little wall up, in front of the White House, I can't see anything. So it's always perfect.
Oh, how's that ballroom? It didn't get done, did it? The ballroom didn't get done?
I don't know anything about a ballroom.
Did he swing?
And I wanted to perform there.
I'm sorry, who are you again? Oh.
She was like your mom. She was the Beyonce of her time.
No one is the Beyonce other than Beyonce of their time. That's patent pending.
You're all right. You're right. So, what would you say to you know what, Mrs. Baker?
Yes.
What would you say to people out there who I kind of want to say, what would you say to people out there who kind of feel like they can't push through and persevere through any more drama, any more sadness? You left the United States to go live in Paris.
Yes, I did come back though to help with the civil rights. And
so that's where you and another guest we had, James Baldwin. You guys were similar, where you guys were kind of exiled to different countries.
Right.
So that's what I was curious about. How did you keep pushing?
I'm a fighter. I grew up like I did and had to deal with the mother that I had and being married so young and just having to deal with life and everything. I'm a fighter, so I think I answered your question.
Yes, you did. Thank you. All right. So, do we have any questions from the audience?
Ms. Baker,
Yes.
if you were the first Madam President, what would you work on first?
What would I work on first? But first, I think everybody needs to dance because dancing just makes. Because you know, I was a dancer. Still am a little bit, and I had my famous banana dance, you know, with the bananas.
Oh.
Look me up, everybody.
Yeah. That was you?
That was me.
Oh, wow.
19.
That's where your mom got her moves.
So I'm your great grandma. I was born in 1905, so you know. But moving here.
How do you look so young? Like, you continue to look so young.
Because we went through the future real quick.
Oh.
And everything just stayed like it was.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Any other questions?
Oh, should I answer you, Mr. Back there? Okay.
For president, if you could invent a holiday on the spot, how would you celebrate it?
If I could pick a holiday, it would be September 4th. Absolutely. The greatest day ever when we were graced with Beyonce, my mother. And the only proper way for us to celebrate that is for everyone to get on mute.
All right, let's give a hand for these two amazing ladies. All right. Well, that's for our interviews. We're going to play 2 games. I encourage you guys to be a part of the games, okay? Participate. We're going to make this happen. All right? So I'm going to remove the chairs. If you give me 2 minutes.
I know. Oh, okay. So it's like you can't. Yeah, you can't have your I was too drunk. Yeah, I remember.
We did play.
It's not really gay, but it's one of your options. Oh, yeah, yeah. No, we do. We were
It's funny because one time it's like, this kid asked me, I was outside. We were at a party. And it was like, there's quite a bit of people there. It's like, there's like friends and friends starting to come and stuff. And then like some kid walked up and started walking. And friends were like, wait, who are you? And he's like, oh, I'm friends with somebody. Who's that? Yeah, and that's the response was, who's that? Whatever, just go in.
All right. Anybody use the bathroom? Everybody good? Look at me acting like a whole dad. You guys good right there? Sun dark. All right. So the next game we are going to play is called Premise Lawyer. Players are going to be required to justify a statement that they pick out of the cup. All right. So we're going to see how we go. So, historical figures, players, everyone, please come out to the stage.
James Baldwin does not stand.
That's it, sir.
Come on, Dick, get out there. All right, here we go. You know what? Do you want a chair? Are you good?
I mean, the man has a club foot.
He's white. I want my reparations. He gets no chair.
I thought y'all had DEI in this
Skip the
center
chair.
now.
No, that one was wiped out. Wiped out in 2025. 2024, something like that. All right, so you know what? I'm going to start with our lady president.
She's just the president.
She is just the president.
Yep.
Sorry. T. Wait, with T?
Do I read it?
Yes.
Oh. The aliens don't want to take over anymore.
Go and justify that.
Justify that. Why don't the aliens want to take over anymore?
So it is now the year 2030. We no longer have vegetables.
But you're right there.
Excuse me, Mr. Baldwin. I don't remember the last time anyone read anything from you. So if you can be quiet, thank you.
She's fierce. Yes, queen.
Old Dick gonna keep his mouth shut.
The aliens don't want to come here anymore because our planet is no longer sustainable for life. And they've actually told me personally that I will get my own planet, kind of like what they promised the Mormons, but that was also a lie, so I'm still checking that.
What's a
Yeah.
Mormon?
Madam President will be called The Rock.
Thank you.
All right. Give it up for all right, next we're going to go to Jaddy Stevens. Let's see.
I'm just winging it, Fonz. And I am just winging it, Fonz. Fonz, I have no idea what I'm doing up here, Fonz.
Hey. No.
Hey! I mean,
What is that noise?
the sound of the thoughts leaving your head.
Here, I thought someone broke wind.
Oh, man.
I don't speak that.
Well, you did a good job earlier.
Jobs? I would know nothing about jobs.
Would figure
That is
you
for the
wouldn't know
privileged
anything.
few.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Baldwin wouldn't know anything about jobs, would he?
Nah, he was in Paris living it up. All right. Woo! Let's go, mother of the civil rights movement. I mean, not civil rights, Civil War movement. Sorry. You got your own? Oh, man.
I feel like I need to put this back.
Shit. Hey.
Ain't that a bitch?
It's 8:59 p.m.
Show's over. We're gonna look at it first.
Yup, boom.
Time's up.
You picked it.
Old people be knowing. Old people do be knowing. Listen, if you listen to your grandma, you wouldn't be in all the trouble that you in now. So I
right.
totally agree with that.
Tina Knowles is a legend.
I was born in 1905.
Baby, Tina Knowles is getting people sick down there making that gumbo. I don't know about that one.
No. We'll look it up.
We'll never do that.
Beyonce threw up her mom's gumbo. How your mom gonna throw up her own mom's gumbo? I'm sorry, that was bad. In front of the cameras, it was bad. All the beehive was mad. They were
Was that a bar?
all day.
My father will be suing.
Cease and desist time is out of your way.
Immediately.
All right, here we go.
Oh shit, man. That travel.
I got you. I'll pick it up.
No.
No, I gotta make sure it's not your hand.
Nope, too late. Too late.
I thought we were drinking.
I thought we were.
Oh my goodness.
You call me old, I guess I
Come on, Dick.
Front. Frump is an asshole.
I'll be like, that's a team.
He coming at my hand.
Oh, Trump. Trump is an asshole.
Who's Trump?
2030 and a white man had to differentiate an affirmative to a black man. Has anything really changed?
Blue Ivy is our current president. Trump was an asshole.
You.
Are you justifying that statement?
No, we're not.
He's affirming it.
You're affirming it. Affirmation. Positive.
You know, Mark Twain, one of the most brilliant minds.
Well, how did we get to Mark Twain?
Hey, who's next to stir in the cup?
You never finished.
Justify it.
Trump was an asshole.
All right, you justified it. You won. You won. Let's go, Josephine.
So, here's a lot of them in here.
Showing me two.
Oh, goodness. Mariah Carey invented rap. Because, you know, that Christmas song she did? If anyone, she
Make my wish come true.
DJ, hit it.
Wait.
Sorry, we didn't work on that. We didn't work on that.
Yeah, she did. After she made all that money with that, she thought, you know what? I can do this again, but I'll do it with rap. So, like, Christmas thing that she did, you know. You guys know what the Christmas song is?
No, can you play it? Hold on. Our DJ's looking it up. We want to see them same dance moves, Josephine.
But,
like, I know
you guys have to rap it.
Like, you can't get on stage and not dance, Josephine.
Really?
Yeah, Josephine.
He's really looking it up.
Yeah, yes.
Mariah Carey's Christmas song?
Yes!
Yes!
I told you.
Let's have that.
See?
All right, guys. We're gonna
he looks it
do our
up.
backup one.
Yeah. I've been on tour before.
Blue Ivy, yes. You've been on plenty of
She's
tours.
like the best backup dancer I hear.
I hear it. No, Little Sister's got it. I love the Little Sister with ADHD. That's my girl. What are we doing right now?
Yeah,
Listen.
Is that rep?
I feel like
What's that?
All he wants for Christmas.
Is that a rap?
Oh!
Sir, you know the rap? Would you like to come up and
I didn't know that was
I dance.
You're up next.
You seem very
ready.
Here we go. Let's go, Miss.
All I want for Christmas?
Don't want a lot.
Oh, we know it.
We got him.
Okay, James. That must be Jimmy.
I don't care.
Keep on, James.
I was a hot step blower. On you.
Did he say corn oil?
Get ready to rap, guys.
You ready to rap?
Yes.
I didn't know it was a rap. I'm sorry.
What is a rap? A rap.
What is a rap?
Daddy's about to swing that cane like a cat.
Response. Ready, guys?
Here we go. Let's go, Miss Bay. Last question. Miss Josephine Baker, step out here real quick. Miss Josephine Baker, when's the last time you were on stage?
1987.
1987. Yeah! Oh, he's still behind. He should have got up here. All right, 1987. Thank you for coming, Miss Josephine.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you for music.
The final one. The final pick goes to you, James Baldwin.
Ladies do not pick their own random statements from cups. They are given the statements.
All right, you know what? You're right. You know what? I got it.
I will take what is given to me, but I will not reach for what I do not seek.
All right. He seeked it. We're good.
It's a big piece.
A black man is about to read. Please don't be surprised. We should have never let any state leave the Union.
A black man can
A word.
Well, it's funny. Unions. Funny things, aren't they?
You've never been in one, I guess.
Was I done speaking, white person? You know, my insight is too expensive for you. I really don't think it's worth providing right now, but I'll leave you with something short. I don't.
Excuse me? You keep talking over.
If I had rights, I would kill you. According to YouTube, buying guns is very easy. I'll figure it out one day.
Baby, I can show you how to do it.
You heard her?
All right, let's give it up for you. Do you have any questions for any of the cast on stage?
Thank you so much.
Just think of this as, any questions? Come on.
Yes. Miss Baker. Being a spy is something that is risky and never a safe thing. What would you say to people today who feel afraid to step out or risk their comfort to affect change?
Well, nothing's gonna change unless you take that risk. So you have to just think outside of the box, and if you want to be safe and you want to change the world, do it. Whatever it is that you have to do.
All right.
I'd actually like to take something from that question.
We're going to have a final word from everyone. We're going to get their final thought in.
She's a spy by trade from the government. But throughout history, there have been spies for movements that it's not a government job. In fact, the whole abolition movement of the 1850s, me and Lydia Hamilton Smith needed spies. We needed spies to go to the courthouse so we knew who to hide. So there have been spies throughout history. She's just lucky enough to have been paid to be one.
I don't know if I was paid.
Maybe not paid.
It is my entertainment, but yeah.
You heterosexuals know nothing about spying. You think you spy? I spy with my little eye.
All right. All right, final thoughts, all right? Final thoughts from each of you. We'll start at the left with Liza. Liza, can you go, please? I said it right.
Final thoughts. Final thoughts are almost like what she said. If you want to see change, you got to be the one to do it. Don't wait for nobody to come get you to help out. And it don't matter if it's affecting you or not. You see something that's wrong, you say something. You do something.
Hey.
She said what I was going to say.
No, all right.
No, everything I agree with what I said before, so.
All right.
Yeah.
I believe everyone should take risks. Ones that they are terrified to do
Like this.
in order to spark change.
Free will is a heterosexual concept. I do what I'm forced to do to survive. Next.
That fucked me up so much. Like I'm standing here, I'm like, I don't have free will now. Jesus Christ.
It's 9:11 o'clock. In case anyone like hates that or loves that.
So
definitely missed that one. All right, I don't know about it. We'll talk about it later. You guys can tell me what I missed. All right, please.
My final thoughts are that when I started doing what I was doing, the Republican Party was a new party. And it became the engine that drove a lot of progressive change for decades. Maybe it's time for a new party to show up again.
What party would you recommend?
I might recommend one like the Green Party.
Or
the Green Party.
Is there a specific candidate that you
What
would
about
say?
the
Tony Down
Yes.
Is there a specific candidate?
I see a silly goose. So you went to Silly Goose University.
Alumnus.
Alumnus. And so you thought it was fitting to wear a Silly Goose University sweatshirt at 2 nights.
I don't own a lot of clothes.
Okay. Well, Mark Twain.
Sorry.
You see, Mark Twain did more to end the Civil War than Abraham Lincoln did. Because you see, look. Real quick, Dick, let me cook.
Mr. Gregory.
Let me cook.
All right.
Listen. You've been asking back. Listen. All right.
Listen, I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Look. When Mark Twain wrote Nigga Jim, before that, you call nigga, everybody turn around. You see? But when Mark Twain, with his brilliant mind, said, I'm gonna give this nigga a name. Ain't nobody do that before. Mark Twain do that. And so he named him Jim.
Family Guy episode.
Low-key fact.
All of a sudden, it was no longer master and slave. They both had a name.
What was it?
Nigga Jim. Even if his name was nigga, it was Jim too.
Mark Twain.
Because ain't nobody ever asked Mark Twain what you think about comedy.
Ain't nobody.
Or sense of humor.
I know.
Or humor. You know, you gotta work on your questions.
I know.
Let me see that. Let me see that notepad.
You know, I prefer to call him Mr. Jim, but
Yeah, I'm sorry. All right.
It's getting to be my bedtime.
All right. Let's give it up one more time for everyone. Let's give it up for sound guy, computer. Timmy Booth guy. And let's give it up for the audience. Listen, I'm Charles. I appreciate you guys coming out. Come out again next year. Tell people about it. Spread the word. Hey, be the change. Be the reason for change. Spark the change somehow. Be great. Love life.
Woo! Silly goose, you! Wait.
That is the show.
I'm not on socials. I don't post, so it's not gonna be posted nowhere.
Pictures. Someone take a picture of us.
All right, look.
The crowded storage is gonna have to delete them.
In a pose.
All right, let's
In
get
a
it up.
pose, that's right.
We'll
Come on, Josephine, in a pose.
Mark fucking Twain.
Mark fucking Twain.
Mark Twain.
Can you do horizontal too?
Yeah. She said.